Hey, it's me, Chris here, and over at Body Nova Fitness Coaching, we're going to be doing some glute work today, and I'm going to show you a little trick to helping you make your glutes activate a little bit more than they normally would when you're doing squats, when you're doing glute bridges or hip thrust or anything like that, and that's where this little deal here is going to come in. This is a band. This band here is holds part of that secret, and where this kicks in is you're going to put this around. You're going to wrap this around your knees, or actually right above your knees on your over your thighs here. And what this is going to do is you're going to have to push outward against the band. Push outward against the band, and what that's going to do is that's going to activate your glute medius muscles. I know most of you aren't really big anatomy people, but those are kind of on the side of the glutes. But then if you combine that, or the side of the hips rather, but if you combine that with the gluteus maximus work that you're going to get from the squats or the deadlifting, not stiff-legged though. Stiff-legged doesn't work. The sumo and the conventional deadlift, hip thrust, glute bridges. When you combine that with this little deal here, you're gonna get more bang for your buck. So you're gonna get more glute activity. You're gonna fatigue your glutes more. You're gonna make them work harder than you would if you didn't use this. Okay. Okay, so what you need to know is these muscles on the side of your hips, they push outward. Okay, they're going to push outward against this band. Okay, as you can see, I applied this band right above my knees around my legs. Okay, so like for example, if I deep down into a squat, see now I have to push outward against the band to keep my legs from caving in. Okay, so I'm going to push outward against that band, all right, while I'm squatting. Okay, so what that does, it increases the activation of some of the muscles on the side of the hip, because those muscles are the ones that are going to be working for me to keep my legs from caving in, my knees and stuff from caving in like that. So as I'm coming down, I have to force my knees outward and work my glutes harder. If I squat, if I deadlift by picking a weight off the floor, either way, you see this band, my knees naturally want to cave into the inside. So I can put those out wide, and of course, the more I stretch the band, the more these muscles will work. So if I'm going to do hip thrusts or anything like that, or squats, deadlifts, the adductors of my hip, which are on the side, but they're also glute muscles, okay, they're going to make those muscles work much harder than they would if I didn't use this band. And we'll show you with the client in a little bit. Almost there, you're almost there. Still three. Make it look good. Come on. Go to 20. Actually, make that 25. Oh, by the way, you don't want you don't want to have that band go down too low on your leg, because if you go down below the knees, the forces are kind of separating to your knee joint, so you want to avoid having those too low. And also, I got my band. My band is from EliteFTS.com. You probably can't see it on there, but I use the band that basically powerlifters and stuff like that use, because the normal bands, you know, have been known to break real easy. So I don't want to put anybody at risk using a cheap band, even though they do make you know, cheaper bands that could be used maybe for someone who's not as strong, you know, as your average weightlifting male here. So you have different options, but this one from EliteFTS.com, this is the one I ordered. I think the pair cost me like less than $10, and they'll last forever. So keep that in mind.